China put jamming equipment on its fake man-made islands. China is back to throwing more junk on their fake little piles of dirt in the South China Sea. According to US officials, China has installed military jamming equipment on 2 of its Spratly Island outposts that can disrupt communications and radar systems. Satellite imagery taken by commercial satellite company Digital Globe shows a suspected jammer system with its antenna extended on Mischief Reef, one of China's 7 artificial islands. According to US intelligence, the new jamming equipment was installed within the last 90 days on Fiery Cross and Mischief Reef. 3 of its man-made outposts, Fiery Cross, Mischief Reef, and Subai Reef, now have 10,000-foot runways, airplane hangars, ammunition depots, barracks, and deep-water piers for ships. China claims sovereignty over all of the South China Sea. The problem is, Beijing seems to always be claiming things that don't belong to it. Like annoying things? Keep watching for more China stories.
Dictator Xi bans stuff like the letter N and Animal Farm. It's a glorious time to be Chinese. Things are on the up and up in China. They've got predictive policing, cops using facial recognition, and a social credit system for everyone, and now a ruler for life. And let's not forget the longest and most funnest wall in the world, the Great Firewall of China. To celebrate dictator Xi Dada's anointing, the CCP has decided to ban fun stuff like the letter N and terms like disagree, incapable ruler, I oppose, and a boatload of others. You're also not going to be able to find terms like George Orwell's Animal Farm or 1984 on the Twitter knockoff Weibo. But don't worry, China. Indefinite will go by real quick. Enjoy! Grounded due to plastic surgery. 3 Chinese women reportedly weren't allowed to board their flight and got stuck in an airport in South Korea after getting massive plastic surgery done. The 3 Mulans looked like they just got out of a boxing match with swollen faces and lips and their heads wrapped in bandages. They were stopped by South Korean immigration officials. No, not for bad judgment, but for looking nothing like their passport photos. The picture of the 3 beasts was widely shared over knockoff Chinese social media platforms. It's become a thing over the past decade for insecure Chinese women to travel to South Korea to go under the knife so they can get transformed into ugly women who clearly look like they've gotten way too much work done. Chinese women in search of a new face visit South Korea using medical tourist visas. Almost 100,000 Chinese visited South Korea in 2016 to get things pumped up, sliced off, and reshaped. No word on what happened to the 3 women, but they're still in South Korea. Maybe they should think about some plastic surgery. Oh, wait. Minority Report is now a reality in China. China is using big data to target ethnic minorities in Xinjiang, detaining them on the basis that they may someday threaten the government. Beijing has been using surveillance cameras with facial recognition technology, Wi-Fi sniffers, and police checkpoints to monitor the country's Uyghur population. Data from these sources, as well as existing health, banking, and other records, feeds into the Integrated Joint Operations Platform, a system that uses predictive policing to flag down potential threats. Authorities personally visit flagged individuals to gather more information, but can take into custody anyone deemed suspicious, whether or not they've committed a crime. Most detainees are sent to political education centers where they are reportedly indoctrinated in Chinese socialist ideology. Reports estimate that roughly 120,000 people are being held indefinitely without charge or trial inside the camps. China planning on going full Big Brother in 2020. China is nothing if not innovative when it comes to finding ways to exert control over their people, and it looks like they're rolling out an entirely new way to spy on the public. Beijing plans to launch its social credit system nationwide by 2020 to rate the trustworthiness of 1.3 billion people by assigning each individual a score. The system will take things into account such as credit history, contract obligation fulfillment, personal characteristics, behavior and preferences, and interpersonal relationships to calculate a score. Once the system becomes mandatory, people with low scores could be punished with slower internet speeds, be denied access to certain restaurants, nightclubs, nightclubs or golf courses and restricted from traveling. Scores will also affect an individual's rental applications, ability to secure insurance or a loan, as well as Social Security benefits. Only one question remains: why aren't you in China right now?